If it's good enough for Vegas, it's good enough for me.
And my family. So anyway, these 8 guys with baseball bats, they come charging at me in Atlanta. She pulls a gun out of her purse. I'm like, where the f*** did you get a gun? And she starts blasting these guys. She's shooting them right in the head. Like everyone's headshot, headshot, headshot. She shoots one guy in the knee. He's scrounging around. Headshot, 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 headshot. Then she goes over to the guy who she shot in the knee. She grabs him by the neck. And she's like, who sent you? And he's like, and she's like, who sent you? And he's like, I can't die. And when he bites a cyanide capsule that's in his teeth and he dies, and she's like, come on, Jonathan. She pulls you into the room and you're like, what the f*** is going on? And she starts pulling a bunch of shit out of her purse. She's throwing it all over the bed. You're like, what are you doing? She's like, look, I couldn't tell you this when we got married, but I've been a secret agent for the past 25 years, and I'm sent over here because I have to get you to the future.
They've been best friends since the ripe old age of 10, but kinda lost touch with each other after high school's end. Reconnected in their 20s and raised a little hell. Not so much that either ended up in a cell, but me, oh my, oh lordy, now they're in their 40s and they're still as thick as thieves in a gang. Life is sometimes happy, sometimes sad. Here's how 2 best friends grew up and became best dads.
For the listeners at home, I am Jonathan.
And I am Leon. That's something we noticed.
Yeah.
We never introduce ourselves. We just assume.
And we didn't do it this time. We stumbled on that.
It's been a while. It's like when you see the credit for the movie, like the title card for the movie, like 20 minutes into the movie.
All right, so look, I got a couple of things that I wanted to bring up, and I'll let you pick what you want to talk about first.
Okay.
So I got a little bit of, we got a critique of the show. We got that.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. We don't.
Do you want to talk about that?
It is. Well, I mean, it's there and it's information. I think it could be useful if we're being honest with ourselves.
So you want to talk about it?
It's not that I want to talk about it. It's that maybe it would do some good.
Tell it to.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, I don't necessarily want to hear it, but I'm somebody who takes things personally when they hear, especially negative things.
Do you want to know the constructive criticism, or do you want to know who it's from first?
Well, since I didn't want to know either one, it's dealer's choice.
Okay.
It's from your mother. And it's that
Kevin.
You need to stop doing this podcast. You're embarrassing your family.
It's not quite that bad. But this is from Kevin. Kevin, a friend of mine, work with Kevin. So he came into my office and he said, I'm trying to remember what he said, but he said
so
something.
He disrupted you at work. Go on. No, go on. Let's hear it. Kevin sounds great, by the way. Describe Kevin.
Because so here's the thing. He
I've never
to
met
every
him.
Show. You've met him. It's just you didn't realize that you were meeting him.
What kind of guy is he?
Birthday party.
What kind of guy is he? Is he like a metalhead?
He's a guy that likes to give. No, he likes to give his opinion about podcasts.
So he's a nerd. What did I say
Sure.
when we first started this podcast? I was like, no nerds. We don't listen to nerds. Right? We've been listening to nerds our whole life. We're done listening to nerds.
Is that what we said?
No,
I don't remember.
Kevin sounds delightful. What negative things does he have to say about us?
All right, so I jotted this down as he was saying it because I thought it would be good to jot down. He says that we're never going to accomplish anything other than proving to people that we like each other.
I think you and I have had that same conversation. That's a fair
right.
assessment.
So he's not saying anything that we don't know.
I don't like other people saying it. Can I still feel negatively about this?
Yeah, you can't. Now
Okay,
he does say that you are funny.
I like Kevin.
Yeah, he says that you're funny. He said that he did say he was very adamant about that we needed to have a reason for people to listen. Now, keep in mind, Kevin listens to every show. So I Like, I
well, it's
don't
working for somebody, Kevin.
Right.
Sorry, you don't
Maybe,
like the format.
But that's it. Like, that's the only, like, I feel like if that's the only criticism of the show, it's not that bad. Although he just says that it's not a show, which I think that's kind of on point as well.
I think we said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's not a show. It's just us talking to each other.
Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about.
What?
I want to talk about you doing the super famous podcast that I had never heard about until whenever you did it.
It was just a last minute thing. I was on Twitter, and the other night I sent out a tweet to David Crosby of Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young fame. He rates joints, the way people roll joints, like Gordon Ramsay rates the way people cook scrambled eggs. He does the same thing with joints. So I sent him a picture of corn on the cob wrapped in a paper towel, just twisted on the end. It's on my Twitter feed at Leon Blanda. You can see it there. And David Crosby retweeted. It was like, that looks like shit, you know? And a bunch of people were like, yeah, that does look like shit. Yeah, that's terrible. And then, but it got like 500 likes and it got a bunch of retweets and stuff. And then it was like, and a bunch of people were commenting on it. And then some people were like, hey, I think that's corn on the cob. And then they're like, hey, you can't smoke napkins. And I'm like, yeah, you idiots. I know that. There was a fucking, anyway. I think a couple people listened to the show as a result. So that's fun. Thank you for listening if you're just listening now as a result of the David Crosby retweet. Or after the next day, I'm on Twitter and I see Doug Benson's online. And I was like, hey, Doug.
Now, who's Doug Benson?
He's
because I don't know
a
who
stand-up
that is.
comic.
Like,
and he did like Super High Me. Did you ever see that? It's like a documentary. It's great, man. He's super hilarious, but it's a lot of like weed related, marijuana related. Like that's where he got like his like first like pop. And he's just a super funny dude. He's been in New Orleans a bunch of times. I've seen him when he's down here. And anyway, that was the long story to that. I got on getting Doug with high because I sent him a tweet and it was great. He's great. He's a super funny guy. I'm a big fan already. And Taylor Rizzo and Alicia Glass, they're all fantastic. They're super nice.
My favorite part was how you didn't say my name or really anything.
We
about
said
me.
the show. I did talk about you. I said my friend of 30 years.
I'm messing with you.
I should have said your name. I didn't even think.
And then
like, fuck him, it's my show now. I've been approached by some managers who were like, hey man, you know, if you drop the rest of these fools, I think we can make you a star.
No, you did good, man. I was proud of you.
It was fun. I wish you were there.
Oh, no, not me, man. I don't know anything about pot.
You don't know anything about weed?
I'd have felt super uncomfortable. No, nothing, man.
You know what I think what you're feeling right now, though? Is like, because we talked several times today already. Like, so many times that my girlfriend finally, like, looked at me and she's like, who's that? And I was like, who do you think it is? Like, because nobody calls me. It's just you. She doesn't even call me as much as you do. Do you understand that? Like, my girlfriend, the mother of my children, does not call me as much as you do. Maybe my parents call me more than you do, or it's Ty. Anyway, whenever I'm like, like enjoying myself on the phone and I hang up, she's like, who was that? I'm like, who do you think it was? You know? No. Today she looked at me and she's like, who was that? And I was like, who do you think? That was like after the third or fourth time we spoke on the phone already. And she's like,
that's funny.
How long have you two been dating? And I said, no.
30 years.
I said, no, yeah, I said 31 years. And she goes, well, it seems like you met a week ago. Which was even more cutting.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I died, dude. I was like, yeah, we do kind of kick our feet and lay out on the bed when we're talking on the phone to each other. Like stretch out on our bellies and kick our feet. I can understand why people don't listen to this show.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
But we're working on it. I think I'm honestly, we're working on it. I took what Kevin said to heart, and then you and I have since then had a conversation. I'm not going to go into all that, but man, we're trying. We're gonna try.
Don't fucking placate to these people, Jonathan.
Don't talk to
This
them
podcast,
like that, man.
this podcast is the
Don't
only
talk
organic,
to them
pure.
like that.
This is the only
I know.
organic, pure thing that's in the entertainment business right
That's
now.
fine.
I
That's
guarantee
fine.
we are the
Okay.
closest thing to perfect sincerity in the entertainment business.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. We're not going to be here forever. One of us is not going to be here forever. I mean, it may be both of us, but I'm just saying, like, we had been talking about, like, what's going to happen to us, right? And us being prepared individually.
Yeah, our end of life preparation.
Right.
Like over the
For
past
our
few shows, we've been
families and
just
stuff,
talking about things. Yeah.
Right. But we hadn't really talked about what you and I are going to do without one another. Right. And so I think it would be a good idea, it'd be a smart idea for us to maybe interview someone to replace one of us.
Like a best friend interview?
Yeah. I don't want just anybody taking your spot. Do you want just anybody taking my spot?
No.
But we do need, I mean, I guess we got to figure out some people. I mean, do we put it in Indeed? Do we do that?
We should put it somewhere. Maybe send us your resumes. You can email us your resumes.
Yeah.
It's bestdads@gmail.com. That's bestdads, BESTDADS, the number 4 and the word ever, EVER, at gmail.com. Send us your emails. Your emails, son of a bitch. Send us your resumes, and we will look them over, and we will shoot you a message if we feel like you're a good candidate.
So here's the thing. It's important to know that we're not hiring right now. Yeah, no, but listen, we're not hiring right now. We're accepting applications.
That's great. Okay. No, I think that's good. And I think it's good to do the interviews now while we're both still here.
That's right.
Because how are you going to do it? You might make a bad decision if you're grief-stricken.
That's true.
I might I know I would. I would make a terrible decision.
Maybe we do what I used to do whenever I was the manager of Sonic. We'll go down to the skating rink.
And you just start throwing French fries out into the parking lot. And whoever grabs them, you're like, hey, you like those? You want to make those?
This is going to be such a confusing hiring process.
It's yeah. I'm here for the co-host position. Why are there French fries everywhere?
I don't know. What's going to be bad is that if there's somebody that's like really, really gung-ho and has like lots of really good ideas and well thought out ideas and stuff.
We might have to Highlander them.
Yeah. It's just
You ever see the Highlander?
No.
Oh, you got to chop off their head and then you get their energies and powers. There can only be one Highlander. So the Highlander has to go around and fight other Highlanders until he's the last Highlander, and because it can be only one Highlander, so he chops off their heads. They chop each other's heads off. It's a great movie. You should see it.
So let's talk about the bad. So we talked about sort of the positive of this hiring deal, but
you've never seen Highlander?
No, I never seen. I mean, I remember. Wasn't there like a song or something?
Yeah, Queen did the song for it.
How'd it go? Clears his throat.
What'd you say? What did you say?
Clearing your throat. I was like, oh, he clears his throat. You getting ready? Let's hear it.
I think it goes a little something like this. I don't remember it. But it's a Queen song. Man, I can't remember. The only one that keeps going through my head is Flash, and that's from Flash Gordon. So I know that's not the right song. I don't know.
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah. Queen, Highlander, great movie.
So what happens if we find someone that does kind of fit the bill, and what if one of us is ready to make a move to replace early? Is that going to happen?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about the same thing?
I don't want to get replaced. Do you want to get?
I don't want to, but I feel like when I die, you should, I want you to be
me
happy.
To be happy.
Yeah. Want you and the kids to be happy.
You
know?
want me to love again. I got you,
Yeah,
man.
no. And I want you to be loved. You know, that's the most important part.
All right. So here's the thing, though. So are we making a rule that one of us has to die for someone else to get hired onto the show?
Oh,
Am
man.
I correct?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Unless our friendship just dissolves. I don't see that happening.
It hasn't happened yet. It seems like it would have
Yeah,
happened.
no, I doubt it's going to happen. My mind will dissolve and I will forget who you are.
So that's the thing. What if you're a vegetable? What's the rule there? Like if you
do they hate you? You're a vegetable.
What?
Is that what he's saying in that song? Michael Jackson? You're a vegetable, you're a vegetable, you're a vegetable. Do they hate you? You know what I'm talking about? What song is that?
It's not the one you're singing, I don't think.
That's definitely not it.
Yeah.
It's not the one you're singing.
I'll let you keep going for as long
such
as you want.
That's such a perfect joke. You know that? That's so perfect. That's like a Groucho Marx joke. It's not the one you're singing, that's for sure. Oh my God.
Are you drinking anything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a beer. You?
I got Crown and Coke Zero.
All right.
I have one of those little Crown little mini bottles. Lana got me a bunch of little deals like in a stocking from Christmas, and I forgot I had it, so I used it. It's perfect.
I got just a Yingling. Just a good old fashioned racist, I believe, Yingling.
What?
I think so. Somebody said something like that. Yingling was racist. I'm just spreading.
I don't know.
Misinformation, possibly. I don't know. We could Google it. Let's not. It's a Yingling. It's fine.
Who's got time for that? I don't have time.
I mean, some people do. And some stuff's bad and it's blatant. I do the blatant stuff. I don't go searching for bad shit, you know? I feel like bad shit will find you. Don't you think that? Like,
yeah.
What do you go looking for? That's like, I love chasing snakes. It's like, well, you're going to get bit by a fucking snake.
We gave out the email address. I wonder if anybody has anybody said anything about us not... Wait, why?
Has emailed us?
Let me look.
Because I don't check it. Do you?
I don't, but I'm going to check it right now just to see.
Check it right now. This is a segment we're going to call Checking the Email.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Kevin.
He's like, I've been sending fucking emails. Talk about a topic.
No.
Why don't we have Kevin on? Ask him what he'd like to do different with the show.
I do have a receipt from Podbean, so we're still getting those.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah. We're going to get you your goddamn money, Podbean.
For your podcast.
No, that's it. I don't have anything else. Let's see if maybe it's gone to spam. Maybe it's gone to spam.
We just have like tons of fan mail and spam. Oh, dude, there's a bunch of chicks who wants to suck our dick in the spam. They're just like, you want to meet singles? It's like, hell yeah. Whoa, shit. Look at that. Oh, they want to make your dick bigger. Oh my God. Look at all this. Like,
oh, wait,
you might have real estate, unclaimed real estate. Click on that shit.
Hang on. This is the subject line. We do have an email.
Oh, God.
It says, rank number 1 in Google. Hi, bestdadsforever@gmail.com. This is about to reaching on the top rank of Google search. Can we send you the full proposal? Thank you, Lisa.
No.
I went ahead and clicked it.
Virus. Why would you click on that?
I don't know, man. She seemed nice.
Somebody's... She's going to ask you for money to make it so our email or our show goes at the top of the.
No, I got to install
And it's not
this
even going to
thing.
work,
I'm
and
not
your
doing
whole bank account's going to get cleared out just because you clicked on it. They're going to come take away your kids.
I'm not.
And reclaim
I'm not going to do it.
your house.
I guess I'll never get to number one. But no, that's it. We don't.
What's the
have
big deal with getting a number one? You know,
why what number would you be comfortable with?
I'm fine where we are.
Which is number? You said you like high numbers.
It's pretty high, man. It's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
You want to do 1 stars?
Honey, you are my...
I feel like I'm forgetting something is what it is.
I mean,
Oh, dude, let me tell you what I did. I didn't tell you. Me and Lana just got back from Vegas. I mean, we talk about Vegas every show now. I know.
Yeah. They're like, you guys talk about something.
We could about Vegas though. Like, you don't want to hear anything.
No. I'm just saying, like, we talk about it every show. Just like Vegas and death. That's what we should call the show.
Vegas and death.
Death Vegas.
Death Vegas. That's
perfect.
Pretty good.
New show.
That's good.
I just wrote it,
dude. All right. Here's the thing: we can do the show, but don't tell Lana that we're doing a new show. If you tell her,
no, we're doing a new show.
She'll just because she'll say, "Oh, because you have so much free time, and you have yeah, why don't you do hobbies? Yeah, sure, take on another hobby, do something else. Yeah, we got nothing but time." She said that to me before, recently, because I said, "Hey, I'm thinking about maybe going to play golf," and she goes, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, go play golf in all your free time, yeah." Yeah, go play golf.
I mean, I worry about taking this time to do this show.
I know. But,
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. We're going to talk anyway, right? It's going to happen. Plus, she's in bed
This is
right
exactly
now.
what I pictured it would be like.
Yeah, she'll hear this later. And
I'm cutting all this out.
No, don't cut it out.
I'm cutting it out.
Because she knows. No, don't you do it because I'm a man. I can take it. And
I can take it. I can take it. I'm a man. I can take it. Not I'm a man that I make. I know what's going to happen. I know what I'm saying right now. God damn it. This is still my goddamn. I'll take a beating. I know it's going to hurt. I'm ready to do it.
I do feel that
I deserve it.
People can't see this.
No, but I got to cut all this out.
I do feel like no, don't do it. Don't you fucking cut anything.
It's done. It's gone.
So anyway, so back to Vegas. You made a comment to me, and you've made it several times, that you say you're not a Vegas guy and that you don't think you're a Vegas guy. I've never been to it. Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
I've never been to this place, but they have like this big dispensary that they say is the most incredible one like in the country or something, and it's in Vegas. And if you want, we'll go to it. And maybe I'll get special permission.
Like a weed dispensary?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I don't need to do that. I don't even know if I'm going to leave that in this show.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought that you might like it.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. You can take it out if you want. No. I just thought it would be cool because I've had people come to me and say you should go, even though you don't.
I just shot my shot in the dark with the Doug Benson show because I did. You've never smoked weed ever?
I've never smoked weed ever.
Oh wow.
And so I just honestly, like, even.
Have you ever done any drugs?
No, that's not true. I mean, I took something one time. It was a long time ago, and and I don't even know why I did it, but someone.
It was for like a headache.
No, it was. It was little yellow. It was different. Yeah. No, it was. I was with a girl, and we went to this party, and she did give me something, but it didn't do anything. Like, I don't remember it doing anything. She just gave me a pill and said, "Here, take this," and I fucking took it because I wanted to do stuff to her.
It didn't. Did you sweat a lot?
No, it didn't do anything. Whatever it was,
I
it didn't
split a
do
pill with a girl one time because I'm a fucking idiot back in the day.
What did it do?
She said it was ecstasy, and I was a kid, and I was like, all right, and I split it with her, and I just got really sweaty. I thought I had a great night, but I got really sweaty and made some bad decisions, you know?
No, I don't know. But it's interesting. The whole weed thing, though, going back to that for a second, like it's not that I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to smoke weed or anything like that. But I don't, like, I've gone this far without doing it. Like, I'm not curious about it. I'm just not curious about it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm not picking up any new habits. Like, I wonder what cocaine's like. They say it ruins your life, but I don't.
Prove it.
Hasn't so far.
That's right.
Like, you've never had cocaine.
Yeah.
Have you ever had cocaine?
No.
I've had it, like, a girl, like, put it on her finger and, like, put it on my
You rubbed it on your gums?
tongue. No, she put it on my tongue, and it just tasted fucking terrible. So I was like, I don't want to fucking. I was like already like I had heart surgery when I was 2.5. I'm not gonna.
You don't need that thing racing any faster than it needs to be.
Blows up your heart. Yeah.
Right. You go to the doctor and you're like, Leon, you didn't take cocaine, did you?
How do you mean take? Did I like steal some? No. Did I grab it off a table with my hand? No.
All right, you want to do 1 stars?
Sure.
Honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go away.
I have a couple.
Oh, baby.
And they're all for the same place. They're all for the Aquarium of the Americas.
In New
Is that how you
Orleans?
say it? Yeah, in New Orleans. And these are all 1-star reviews for the Aquarium.
How else would you have said Aquarium of Americas? You said if that's
I don't know if it's of Americas or America, because I don't have the whole name in front of me. It just says Aquarium New Orleans.
It's Aquarium
So these
of
are
Americas.
1-star reviews.
I think Americas.
It is plural. All right.
Autumn Aquarium of the Americas.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a 1-star review.
Oh, dude. Hey, wait, real quick. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
What's that? No.
It's getting better. Things are going to get better quick because our last night at the casino we were staying at, can we at least agree that Vegas early on in this pandemic had a good pulse of the situation? I mean, they went dark, right? No, they closed down. I mean, they closed down once Vegas shut everything down, everything else sort of followed suit, and everyone sort of was like, "Oh my God, Vegas is shutting down. This is a big deal." I remember that vividly. Whenever that happened, I was like, "Oh my God,
I don't get the Las Vegas Gazette to my house though, you do."
Whatever. Stop.
Everyone, I don't know what the.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real. But no, everyone talked about it and stuff, and that was a big deal. Well, our last night at the casino we were staying at, we're leaving and heading back to our room, and we noticed there's there must have been like 7, 8 guys with
baseball bats.
No.
Okay.
I've got to stop pausing in my stories.
Yeah, you got to.
Because I give you this opening, and it's like you're just like, oh, he wants me to do this. You jump in. It's perfect. So
it's funny, you and Lana versus 8 guys with baseball bats.
Yeah. So these guys, they come in with dollies, and I'm like, man, what are they doing with these dollies? And they had slot machines on them, and they weren't moving them from one place to another, and they weren't taking them out. They were adding new slot machines onto the casino floor to take up space. And so I looked at it, I was like, it's back. I was like, things are going to be back to normal sooner than later because Vegas knows. Vegas is going to know before most people, and Vegas is never wrong. Like, they're just not about this stuff. So that gave me optimism is what I'm saying.
You think it's because they're run by demons?
I just think that, hey, look, they see an opportunity.
Or do you think that they might miss on one of their bets? Because sometimes you lose big when you're betting all the time.
The house never loses, man. House always wins.
You think Vegas is bigger than the world?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
If it's good enough for Vegas, it's good enough for me and
my family. So anyway, these 8 guys with baseball bats, they come charging at me in Atlanta. She pulls a gun out of her purse. I'm like, where the fuck did you get a gun? And she starts blasting these guys. She's shooting them right in the head. Like everyone's headshot. She shoots one guy in the knee. He's scrounging around. Headshot. Then she goes over to the guy who she shot in the knee. She grabs him by the neck. And she's like, who sent you? And he's like, and she's like, who fucking sent you? And he's like, I can't die. And when he bites a cyanide capsule that's in his teeth, and he dies, and she's like, come on, Jonathan. She pulls you into the room, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And she starts pulling a bunch of shit out of her purse. She's throwing it all over the bed. You're like, what are you doing? She's like, look, I couldn't tell you this when we got married, but I've been a secret agent for the past 25 years, and I'm sent over here as a covert agent. I've been working undercover. I'm not a nurse. I'm a special agent, and those men tried to kill you tonight because I have to get you to the future. Is that what happened?
That would have been terrifying. That's the last thing I would ever want to happen.
Really?
Yeah,
I would be so excited.
No.
Like, why are you shooting all these men? I'm like panicking.
No, because then I already, look, man, there's already times where I don't feel like I'm as man of a man as I could be around her. And then if something like that were to happen, like, I think that would do me in.
Maybe that's what she loves about you.
Shut up,
that
man.
you're not like all those other special agents from over the years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these guys with their fucking muscles, and they're like speaking 10 languages.
Oh,
and they're flying jets across the...
No, I did. I did make the joke one time, because there was a buddy of mine who I used to work with, or he used to work with me. And he's he's a workout guy, big muscles and everything. And he happened to be over at the house because I needed some help carrying something. And he has muscles, and he's a big dude, and he's nice. So
did he carry it for you out to the truck? He's like, where do you want it, Mr. Jonathan?
No, so we're about
Is it the neighbor
age.
Kid?
No,
hey, Mr. Jonathan, where you want the table? He's right over there in the corner, Johnny. He's like, my name's not Johnny, whatever. He's like, that's your name, man, Mr. Jonathan. That's your name now, too, son.
So shut up, man. So I go and he helps me move. It was a piece of exercise equipment that I had gotten. And so we get it in the house, we move it. And there was a box. And I think I could have carried the box by myself.
I just want you to know, I just restrained myself, by the way. I just want to tell you that. Go ahead.
Good. Okay, thank you. That's all right. I'll let you speak at the end. You can say as many things as you want. Just save them up.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So anyway, they had this. I was like, hey, man, will you help me with this box out my truck, And instead of helping me with the box, he just picks up the box by himself.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. He just picks it up by himself. Lana's right there. Okay. He's not wearing fucking sleeves. Okay. That's number one. Yeah. He comes over with no sleeves, and he picks it up. And I was like, hey, buddy. I was like, and I point to Lana. I was like, she's not impressed with muscles. And then I point to
Meanwhile,
me and
she's
say,
like,
obviously.
And you're like, hey, I said she's not impressed with muscles.
That's what I did.
Lana.
I pointed to myself and said, obviously. And then, yeah.
Oh, you said that to him?
I said that to him.
You said it out loud?
Yeah, I said it as a joke.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that to yourself.
No, I said it to both of them.
That's hilarious that you actually said it to him.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, my God.
So, but no, I mean, I know him pretty well.
Then he beat me up in front of my wife. His young muscles and his stupid tan.
No, that's the bad thing. We're the same age, man. We're the same age, but yeah, he's just in good shape, man.
Oh, that's gross. I don't like this guy now. Who is it? Is this Kevin?
No, it's not Kevin.
Okay. Kevin coming over to your house with his fucking sleeveless shirt and his fucking muscles, trying to pick up your wife.
And then has the audacity to critique our show? I know what you're saying, man.
I know.
Yeah. No, it's not Kevin.
Better not be.
All right, anyway, I'm sorry, man. Good. Let's hear more about the Aquarium in the Americas.
This is from Keith for the Aquarium in New Orleans. It's a 1-star. Beautiful place. 1 star.
What are people doing?
I don't know, man.
Understand how this works?
I don't know. Maybe they're still looking at the fish while they're like, oh, I gotta leave a review for this place. This is amazing. You see that? Look at that. It's a shark. Oh my God. I gotta get on Google. This place is beautiful. Oh my God. What do I want? I gotta give it a good review. What am I to say? I'm at a loss for words. It's just the most beautiful place I've ever seen. It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Oh my God. I'm just gonna put beautiful place. This is the last one. I just want to read this one real quick because this is a 1-star, and this is from Albert or Albert. I don't know how he says it, or she. This is a 1-star from Albert, and they say aquatic life. ... 1 star.
What is it, dude? What is going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on at the aquarium. It must be just breathtaking.
Are we done?
I don't know. It feels pretty good. How long have we been talking?
A little over an hour.
I feel like the criticism was correct.
I think so too. But I mean, you do a good job of masking that, though.
We're just going to call this one Kevin. I got to find a clip of Catherine O'Hara saying Kevin from Home Alone. Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll love that. He's still going to hate the show, but he'll love that. So.
Oh, he's going to really hate it when I get finished with him.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
No, man. No.
I'm Bugs Bunny when it comes to...
See, that would break his heart, though, because he wants to be best friends with you, he said.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
We're not hiring.
I did mention to him.
We are taking applications.
I did mention to him about the idea of us, interviewing somebody on the show to replace one of us. And and I did offer for him to be on the show since he was so critical of the way the direction of the show is. And he thought that was actually...
Where do you see yourself in 5
idea.
years if you make it out of this room today, Kevin?
Man. Name one of your weaknesses. What about that one?
What's your biggest weakness?
Men.
What's your biggest body part?
I hate the fact that you just skip past that because that means that you're going to keep it. Oh. You know what that's from, right? That's not me saying that men is my weakness. That's
say men are my weakness.
Yeah. Which we remember what's the R&B song from the female group? What's your weakness, man? I'm trying to think of the song now. It's going blank.
Man, it's okay, dude. Lots of secrets coming out. Lots of things revealed.
I'm going blank. What was it? Is it salt and pepper? Salt and pepper. It's salt and pepper.
I love you.
It's salt and pepper.
I've never heard it.
That's the only part I remember because it was so influential in my life. I guess I don't know, man.
Yeah, I remember you used to dress like Salt and Pepper all the time. Like, what
so
the fuck
stupid,
are you doing,
man.
Jonathan? You're wearing like big fucking puffy t-shirts and short shorts and combat boots and big red lipstick.
Okay, man, that's enough.
Weird plastic hat.
It's getting late.
DJ following you around. Yeah. Guy with a no shirt on, abs. Grinding on you.
All right. So anyway, we are hiring pretty soon for a replacement.
Yeah, pretty soon. That'll be fun.
All right.
I think we got plenty in this episode.
I hope so. I hope so.
I know so. I think it's going to be great.
No, I think so too. It always is. It always works out. We always have just enough.
Yeah. Just enough.
Just enough.
Sometimes we have more than enough.
Yeah, you got to trim the fat. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have too much.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything else.
I think we're done. We should get together. All of us.
Instead of me just squeezing in a little bit of time after a funeral.
I mean, those are great too.
Yeah, it was nice. That was a fun time, though. It was a good little, quick little.
It was a good funeral.
I mean, it was as good as can be. It wasn't like the funeral that you and I are going to have whenever we quit this podcast and go into the funeral business, which Lana's talked about that. Lana's talked about that. She says that she and I
funeral planning
should go into the funeral business. That she says that I would be able to handle the talking part, which I don't want to do any of that. Like that's not, I mean, none of this seems like a good idea. And then she said that she could do all the dead body stuff. And then
you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just give me those sweet, sweet dead bodies. I'll do all the dead body stuff. Like, I don't think they call it that. You're like, oh yeah, they do where I come from. It's called dead body stuff. I don't do butt stuff, but I'll do dead body stuff. That's funny. I'll do all the dead body stuff. What do you mean? Don't ask questions. You just talk to the people. Get those dead bodies in here. It seems shady, Jonathan. I'd have her credentials checked just before you go into business, you know.
So anyway,
just for safety. I know you guys are married.
We should definitely get the families together. Oh, dude, I mean, let's be honest, man. This has gone longer than we thought it would. I think.
I know.
So
I thought you were going to ditch me in 7th grade.
Whatever, man.
Friends forever, just like Zach Morris said.
Yeah. You gonna sing it? You know how it goes?
Sing what?
The Friends Forever song.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jonathan.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I just like hearing you sing, man.
Stop it.
You're such a good singer, man. You're so good. I mean, the way you...
When you're alone and you're a banana.
All right. Let's get out of here.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man.
Have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Later.
Bye.